On this YouTube channel, I like to unbox all kinds of different mystery boxes, from mystery boxes to do with comic books, mystery boxes to do with Funko Pops, mystery boxes have to do with like more subscription boxes. I like doing liquidation pallets. And I stumbled upon a mystery box that I didn't know existed. And it's kind of expensive, but it's about something that I think is insanely cool. What I stumbled upon online when I was searching around was a $500 Civil War mystery box. This has possibilities of autographs in here from Abraham Lincoln, Robert E. Lee, Jefferson Davis, General Sherman, Frederick Douglass. A lot of very important people from the 1860s, from the Civil War era. Every hobby box, every $500 hobby box will have 2 to 3 autographs. Autographs from individuals directly connected to the American Civil War. 14 base cards, kind of like sports cards, you know, from 100 card set, serial number to either 61 or to 65. 1 Confederate bounty gray border card or a 1/1 red border card. Special signature series with the top names from both sides in the war, with a facsimile autograph in each box. So it says also you have 4 to 5 cards including vintage Civil War era coins, including pennies, 2-cent pieces, half dimes, dimes, quarters, gold pieces. You have possibilities at battlefield dirt relics from Gettysburg, Antietam, and Fort Sumter, and U.S. commemorative postage stamp cards. Let me actually read you some of the possible autographs to get out of this box. The checklist is pretty nice. So there's a total of 800 boxes made. That's it. Only made 800 boxes, $500 a piece. Out of the 800 boxes, there are 4 authenticated autographs from Abraham Lincoln, 4 Abraham Lincolns, 2 Robert E. Lees, 2 Ulysses S. Grant, 10 William T. Sherman. You've got 2 Jeb Stuart. You've got 3 Jefferson Davis, 40 of Frederick Douglass, a George Meade, 4 Ambrose Burnside. The list keeps going on and on and on. So obviously, in order for them to put autographs in of like Abraham Lincoln, but there will be some lower range autographs. So from what I've seen other people pull, it could be a cut autograph from like a document or a postcard. Some people have gotten full documents out. I mean, completely full letters handwritten by some pretty important people from the Civil War. So I'm very excited to go through this box because I've never done a box like this before on this YouTube channel. A Civil War autograph mystery box. How crazy is that this even exists? And okay, factory seal broken. And I'll be interested to know if they keep doing this in the future. And I've seen a lot of the autographs have been authenticated from companies like JSA, Beckett, PSA, and this company themselves. Historic Autographs also has some authentication. So I'm going to try to keep this thing as mystery as much as possible. I've watched other unboxers on YouTube. Pretty much on top, there's going to be something that is in a hard case that is going to be a possible signed document or something like that right on top. So I'm going to pull that thing out first. Sometimes this could be your big autograph, sometimes it's not. But every box has between 2 and 3 autographs per box. So here's the first one. I'll show you first. Okay, there's the letter. Okay, this is kind of awesome. Letter of Authenticity, 2019 Historic Autograph, Civil War Divided. This letter will serve authenticity for Civil War letters signed by Private Charles Canfield of the 141st Pennsylvania Volunteers, dated November 12, 1864, talks about re-election of Lincoln. The signatures are consistent with known examples and files found in the National Park Service files. The script has been examined by a member of MPS and is fully backed by a historic autograph company with lifetime guarantee of authenticity. So that's actually kind of, look, this is double-sided. I don't want to actually handle the actual letter without some kind of gloves on because oils from your fingers can actually damage paper over time, so I don't want to actually handle it. But this was written November 12th, 1864. Private Charles Canfield of the 141st Pennsylvania Volunteers. Okay, so that's the first item. Now, there's going to be Looks like I have two kind of cut cards because I can feel the hard cases. There's going to be some like individual kind of like sports cards in this thing. If you want to call them sports cards of people from the Civil War. Okay, so first we got General Richard Taylor surrenders. The next one, Uncle Tom's Cabin. We have, oh cool, Antietam Battlefield Dirt Relic. Says you received a dirt relic from Antietam just off of the National Battlefield grounds. So this includes dirt from the battlefield. That's actually kind of awesome. The next we have a 3-cent Clara Barton the Red Cross stamp series number 2. It actually has an authentic, like a very old stamp embedded into the actual card. This is numbered 70 out of only 150. Yeah, so if you like collecting stamps, that's actually pretty cool. The next, we have another stamp. Confederate Generals, Lee and Jackson stamp series number 9. Looks like this is a 4-cent stamp of General Lee and General Jackson from the Confederacy. This one is numbered 121 out of only 150. With the very old authentic stamp inserted into the actual card. The next, we have a card that's upside down. Oh, we got John Wilkes Booth. Ooh, this is number 2 out of only 7 cards made. That's kind of, this is a terrible man because he killed President Lincoln, but this is actually short printed 2 out of only 7 cards made. I think most of these are supposed to get a very short printed card, I think. Yeah, it says everyone will have a gray border card out of number 7 or a 1-of-1 red border card. Got the John Wilkes Booth. And then final one, oh nice, that's awesome. We have an 1863 penny. Numbered 191 out of 300. You got Abraham Lincoln sitting in there. Then you have the penny that is inserted into the actual card. The penny is actually in really good shape for the age of it, 1863. Number 191 of only 300 made for that card. That is very, very cool. So that is that first. This is like the pack that has kind of like your more, like, I guess, upscale kind of relics in it. Yeah, I mean, if you are a history buff, Civil War buff, if you enjoy American history, this box is pretty awesome. And I actually am a history buff, so this has to do with the Civil War. I've always been intrigued by the Civil War and what caused it and the outcome. This was number 13 out of only 61 made. So these are all just kind of like base cards that were put into the box. Lincoln Shot, number 11 out of 61. 35 out of 61. 46 out of 61. There's still 2 autographs left, so stay tuned. There's some autographs coming up. 22 out of 61. This is numbered 5 out of 61. 8 out of 61. 47 out of 65. 25 out of 65. 41 out of 65. 02 out of 65. And last one, 07 out of 65. That's all kind of like just kind of your base cards you get in this set. But the reason why you buy this box is for the autographs. You got a potential at autographs from Abraham Lincoln. That's big. So now all that's left in this box, there are 2, or actually, okay, there's 2 cut autographs. Then there's a facsimile autograph below those cards. Let me get out the facsimile autograph first. Facsimile is just like it's just like a special, if I can get it out of there. It's just like a special printed card with just like a facsimile autograph. It's not a real autograph. This is a facsimile autograph of Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederate States of America from 1861 to 1865, number 15 out of 39. Born June 3rd, 1808 in Fairview, Kentucky. Died December 6th, 1889. So this autograph of Jefferson Davis on this card is not a real autograph. It's just a facsimile. But it's kind of funny how they put this card in like a very nice, like a one-touch protector case. So here we go. Now, The last two things in this box are actual authentic autographs from the Civil War period. Two of them. Ready for the first one? This has been encapsulated, so since it's encapsulated, that probably means it's probably been graded and authenticated by Beckett, which is a pretty big name authenticator in the country. First one, I'll show you first. I don't want to look at it yet. Is it a big one? Is it Lincoln? Is it Lee? It is 2019 Historic Autograph, Civil War Divided, William J. Landrum, Brevet Brigadier General, the Union Authentic Autograph. Okay, that's pretty neat. Looks like it is a canceled check. That's actually pretty cool. William J. Landrum, Brevet Brigadier General, Union Authentic Autograph. That is not too shabby of an autograph. A Civil War Union General. Okay, so here we go. Last item. The last item in this box. Is it going to be a big one? I'll show you first. I'm not going to look. Is it a big one? Is it a big one? That is a cut autograph, 2019 Historic Autograph, Civil War Divided, Lewis Cass Hunt, Brigadier General in the Union. Then, of course, there's the back of it. Been authenticated by Beckett, which is a pretty well-known authentication company. Let's look him up. Let's see a little bit more about him. Okay, so Lewis Cass Hunt. He was from Green Bay, Wisconsin. He died September 6, 1886, right after the Civil War ended. A little bit about him. Civil War Union Brevet Brigadier General. Prior to the Civil War, he graduated from West Point as an infantry officer in 1847 and served in the Mexican War. In 1861, he was captain of the Union 4th Infantry and served in the the Peninsula Campaign. Promoted colonel of the 92nd New York Infantry in May 1862. He fought at Seven Pines, Kingston, and Goldsboro. For the remainder of the war, he commanded draft depots and other general commands for duty and services. He was breveted Brigadier General of U.S. Volunteers on March 13, 1865. So a little bit about that gentleman. William J. Landrum, it says that he died October 11, 1895, as a lawyer, publisher, and Union officer during the American Civil War. He served in many of the campaigns associated with the 13 Corps, often in command of a brigade and occasionally in division command. Battles, wars, he served in the Battle of Chickasaw Bayou, Battle of Arkansas Post, Battle of Champion Hill, Battle of Big Black River Bridge, Siege of Vicksburg, and Battle of Sabine Crossroads in the Civil War. So that is very cool. So I got two autographs from Union generals. Then I have a full letter written actually 1864 by a private in the Union Army. On the back of this, I don't want to take it out because I don't want to touch it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. $500. This kind of mystery box isn't for everybody, but if you enjoy history, the Civil War, military, stuff like that, this box is a lot of fun. And yeah, I don't have anything like this in my collection, so I'll be adding all these into my collection. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I might get some more of these boxes, so stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.